Hey kids, it's Dad. Welcome back to the Gaming with Dad show. Today we are looking at Roki for the Nintendo Switch and Nintendo Switch 2. But before we do that, go on ahead, like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment, share this video out, help me grow the channel to our new goal down there in the lower left-hand corner. So yes, Roki is a Scandinavian, so Norway, Sweden type inspired story where you play a young girl who has to save her family. It is on sale right now for $199, regularly $19.99. That sale ends August 9th, 2025. So every dark fairy tale has its monster. Rediscover magic and chart your adventure through this forgotten northern world of mystery and monsters. That's enough of that. Once again, it's for both versions of the Switch, weighs in at 2.2 gigs, supports all three play modes. It is single system, one player, action adventure. From United Label is the publisher. The developer is Polygon Treehouse. It's in English, French, German, Italian, Portuguese, Russian, and Spanish. And it was originally released October 15th, 2020, and is rated E for everyone because this is just a nice, wholesome fairy tale that turns incredibly dark at times. And subtexts are also very, very dark. But that said, let's go ahead. Let's start talking about graphics here. It has this beautiful, almost cel-shaded look to it. Kind of reminds me of paper cutouts, although it's clearly not paper cutouts, but it does kind of have that look and feel to it. Set in a beautiful, beautiful Nordic setting. And I really like it. This is the style of graphics that I think are going to age extremely well. And it looks just as good on the Switch 1 as the Switch 2. It's just an excellent point and click, although it's a walk and click style game. I will say some of the items that you have to find are extremely difficult to find. So that's going to knock it down a few points. But graphically, love this, giving it a 17. Sound-wise, it has a nice, relaxing, atmospheric sound. It fits extremely well. The action sequences, because there are action sequences, are well realized, but they don't really do anything beyond just fit the game in an excellent way. So I'm giving sound a 16. We're sitting at 33 as we go into controls. Controls are solid. They get the job done. You don't have the cursor that you would normally find in a point and click. And once again, slightly not a point and click, but a lot of that logic goes into this. But I thought the game controlled just fine. Does not distract, fits the template extremely well. So I'm giving controls a 16 as well. We're sitting at 49 as we go into gameplay. This game purely about the storytelling. And it's one of those stories, it's got my interest. No real big spoilers here. This all happens in this first opening scene as you're learning how to play the game. Mom's dead. Don't know how she died. Dad is kind of absent and drinking himself into oblivion. Or at least that's the impression I got. Kind of irresponsible. So this young girl has to take care of her baby brother, which includes taking him out into the forest and playing with him, fixing his teddy bear, getting him to bed, cooking him dinner, stoking the fire while dad just sits there and sleeps through a frickin' ogre attack. I mean, seriously. There's passed out drunk, and then there's sleeping through giant frickin' ogre attack. Um, but yeah, the story is really compelling. The gameplay, standard point and click nonsense. You have to find and combine the various pieces to solve the puzzles and progress the story. That said, I love me a good point and click. So I'm giving gameplay a 17, so we're sitting at 66. It doesn't have the humor of a Monkey Island. This is definitely a much more serious take on it and can be a little depressing, but it's a beautiful story and you do just want to complete it. So as we work into our value here, this is a game that you're either going to want to play or not. If you're big on action adventure, doing things in real-time combat, not for you. If you like slower, more well-paced games that are not frantic, you like a good mystery, you like solving puzzles, but they're not that difficult to solve. I actually made this whole fixing the teddy bear much more complex than what I needed to. I thought for sure needed to find something to replace an eye with, but no, that's not it. And you're either going to like this game or you're not. And I get that feeling. Yeah, hey, listen, I am second generation American coming from Germany and Norway and all of that. A lot of this speaks to me. But that said, you may not enjoy the setting and all of that. So listen, at a buck 99, I'm gonna give it a 16 value wise. I do think that you will get more than 2 hours of gameplay if you want to play this style of game and you like this type of mystery and the setting. Listen, if you watch Troll Hunters on Amazon, yeah, you're gonna like this. That said, your mileage may vary. We'll talk to you kids later. Have yourselves a great one. And I'm just happy that I was able to find a game on the cheap that was worth playing. We'll talk to you kids later. Bye-bye. Hey, if you've made it this far through the video, make sure to like, subscribe, ring that bell, leave a comment. I've also posted 2 other videos down here as well as a subscribe link. So click, enjoy. That's kind of how the algorithm works.